My Cousin Vinny, 1992. Man, I've just woken up and I had this real urge to watch a movie. So I got my first cup of tea going, first one of the day, got my tired mole eyes on the go. And we got My Cousin Vinny loaded up, man, which I've heard good things about, and I've got it on good authority that I'm really going to enjoy this. So I'm excited. If you enjoy this, like the video, man, really appreciate it. But let's just get into it, man. Let's go. Oh, also, you can find the full length over on Patreon. If that's something you're into, you just have to sync up your copy of mine. Oh, it's Karate Kid. Alabama. Sorry, that accent was terrible. I really enjoy doing accents, but I'm just not good at them. Dirt for sale? What kind of place is this? This is capitalism gone wild. It's right there. Dirt is everywhere. You get free shit, but you have to buy dirt. Am I correct in that thinking? What is this? Where is this town? What's going on, Alabama? Come on. So I'm getting the impression that we're in the arse end of nowhere. It feels like one of those movies where, one of those places where you get like murdered by hillbillies.
We should get tuna. Please, no more tuna, okay?
It's got protein, we need protein.
Beans are protein.
Beans make you fart.
We got a convertible.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Up there for thinking. Oh, is he going to get accused of stealing because it's in his pocket?
You naughty.
$21.67.
Can you fill this up?
Oh, God, I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they do that with popcorn at the cinema. So I don't think you paid for those beans, or that can of food.
The laws are medieval down here. You know what the minimum age for execution is in Alabama?
What, 16?
10. 10.
Is that real? Like, is that still a thing? Was that ever a thing?
Calm down, all right? There's a cop behind us, that's all. There's nothing wrong, it's no problem.
Uh-oh. What?
His lights are on.
I knew I was getting a bad feeling about this town, man. This is one of those towns.
We don't need money for bail. Nothing's happened. Now just relax.
Nothing. We're getting pulled over, aren't we? You stole something, didn't you? You're finished.
I mean, it is an accident. It's like a, what is it? Like a 40p kind of whatever it is. It's the worst they can do. Okay.
Show
what
me your
the?
hands!
Okay, this is
Show me your
excessive.
hands!
Am I missing something?
Go. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I like this cut straight to this scene, and I like that shot. Also, I like that camera movement.
You sure about that?
Oh, shoot.
I think we may get a confession.
What? Not with Karate Kid.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, it was a stupid thing to do.
Have you been made aware of your rights?
Yes. I'm willing to cooperate fully. I'll sign a statement or whatever makes this whole thing easy.
We got some serious cross wires here. Don't tell me this is the confession.
I mean, it wasn't planned out, just like, it just happened.
Did Stan try to stop you at any time?
Stop talking. Get a lawyer.
I didn't know what was happening. I found out later in the car.
This is brilliant.
He's my friend.
Communication's gone awry here.
Did he catch you with tuna fish? Is that how it started?
No, he didn't say anything.
But he knew about it.
I don't know.
Man, I love this setup.
At what point did you shoot the clerk?
I shot the clerk.
Yes, when did you shoot him?
I shot the clerk.
That's not used against him. I shot the clerk. Because there was an inflection at the end of that sentence.
Whoa! Wait a minute!
But the pen is finally dropped. I was thinking I was excessive for a can of tuna, you know?
Do you know what this is all about?
Yeah, they're fucking with us.
No, Stan, I'm being booked for murder. And you're being booked for accessory to murder.
Wait, what now?
It's time to make your phone calls.
Man, I like all of these angles that they're using. They're kind of just off kilter. I don't know if that's just to portray the confusion. Like, say we're on the same page as the characters, I don't know. Just because it feels slightly jarring.
We think they're trying to set us up as patsies, Ma. You know how corrupt it is down here? They all know each other.
It's like the clan's here. They're inbred. They sleep with their sisters.
Oi! Inside voices. They're right there.
That's a great idea. You think he'll do it?
What?
We got an attorney in the family.
Great, who?
My cousin Vinny.
Yay! He said the name of the movie. Here he is, Joe Pesci.
What?
Nothing. You stick out like a sore thumb around here.
Me? What about you?
I was going to say you
I fit in
both.
better than you. At least I'm wearing cowboy boots.
Oh, yeah, you blend.
Put in minimal effort. Yeah, I was going to say,
I
you're
bet the Chinese food here is terrible.
both the same.
Down here, everybody gets stuck in the mud every now and then. Yep. Yeah, we're famous for our mud.
Famous for your mud.
Yeah, they're selling dirt up here, man.
You just keep on asking about Chinese food. Can't you tell they don't have Chinese restaurants around here? Gotta let everybody know you're a tourist.
Dude, I'm with her. We need good Chinese
What are
food.
you, a fucking world traveler?
I love her accent, man. Has anyone ever seen or heard Joe Pesci's rap song? I'm not joking. Check it out. Just don't go off this video. I'm going to take that as a positive welcome. God, that'd be the worst, having to like use the toilet in front of people. Especially if it's not your buddy. If it's just some random.
And sometimes there's a big guy named Bubba no one wants to tangle with. And he'll protect you. But then you have to become a sex slave and do whatever he wants.
There's only the two of us here.
His mind has gone straight to the extreme. Brother isn't handling this well.
We got somebody for you.
Here he is. He's not a bellboy.
Maybe I just start with you. Let him sleep a little. You know, let's try our best to make it a simple in and out procedure.
Oh, he doesn't know that he thinks he's a prisoner.
I don't want to do this.
I understand, but, you know, what are your alternatives?
Alternatives?
Yeah. It's either me or them. You're getting fucked one way or the other.
Oh, my God.
Lighten up.
At least it's the little guy. Oh, I just spilled my drink now.
My gratitude would not be out of line here.
You think I should be grateful?
Yeah. I mean, it's your ass, not mine.
It's your ass, not mine.
You're getting me for nothing, you little fuck.
That's one hell of an ego you've got.
What the fuck is your problem? I did not come down here just to get jerked off, you know.
What is with the cross lines in communication in this movie so far?
Hey, Billy.
Hey, back off. Vinny. Hey, Vinny. Vinny.
Penny drops for the second time in this movie. That killed me, man. I really wasn't expecting that.
You haven't had to go to court yet. How long have you been practicing?
Almost 6 weeks.
Oh no.
Ben, you graduated from law school 6 years ago. What have you been doing since?
Studying for the bar.
Do you not do that like right after school? Like, that feels like it should be a final exam type thing.
I didn't pass my first time out.
Oh. How many times did you fail?
3 times a charm?
Not for me, it isn't. Nope. For me, 6 times was a charm.
This isn't boding well, man. This ain't boding well. I like how he wasn't like embarrassed by that though. He kind of owns it. It's like 6 times. Well, 6 times. I can't do the accent, but I love the accent.
Living formal, aren't we?
I was just resting.
Not wearing a coat or tie.
Oh, sorry.
The little medallion as well. Killing it.
Most recently, I had an axe murder, which I won on the grounds of temporary insanity. You want to hear the facts of the case? Let me see, what else? You ever heard of the Son of Sam? I defended the first guy they arrested, and he was found innocent and set free.
That's not bullshit, man.
I advise you, sir, when you come into my courtroom, you ought to know the letter of the law. I'll react harshly when you don't.
This dude is scary, man. I like that slow pan into his face and the tension the music was bringing. That was foreboding.
I expect you know this information when you come into my courtroom.
Right.
You willing to accept those terms?
Right.
Don't you need to like redo the bar for the state you're in? I feel like this is one of those films where obviously he's the underdog, but he's going to pull it out of the bag. But I just, everything seems against him so far.
This is gonna be great. Vinny's first case. So, what can I do to help?
What can I do to help? I love the accent, man. I love her accent. What made me jump?
What the fuck is that?
It's like the start of the Flintstones.
It's a steam whistle. Tell folks it's time to get up. You can hear it for miles.
Like the whole freaking town. I don't want to live in a place like that.
Breakfast?
You think? Good choice. 2.
Oh my God, that's a lot of Ugh. Jesus, what a heart attack with that.
You guys down here hear about the ongoing cholesterol problem in the country?
This is funnier than what I thought it was going to be. No. Absolutely not.
How do you cook it?
Well, you simmer it in water for 15 or 20 minutes. Put it on the plate and add butter.
So, you gonna eat it or not?
No, no. I mean, the eggs look good. The eggs look good, but, dude, nah.
Jim Trotter III, District Attorney of Beecham County.
He was
Vincent
worn to
Laguardia
dress.
Gambini. First, Brooklyn.
I thought he was at least going to look the part, like bust out a tie or something. I love the contrast between these two dudes. Oh, look at it. He's like a little 5-year-old doing what his dad's doing. Very cute.
Counselor, your clients are charged with first-degree murder. How they plead?
Ayana, my
Don't
client...
talk to me sitting in that chair.
Oh, daddy's got teeth.
My client's...
What are you wearing?
I knew this was going to get you into trouble, bruv.
I'm
It's my
wearing,
Brooklyn drip.
Clothes. I don't get the question.
He ain't impressed.
There seems to be a great deal of confusion here.
Mr. Gambini.
See, my client's...
He's basically trying to say we shouldn't be in a trial setting right now.
Not even supposed to be here today.
My clients didn't do anything.
Once again, the communication process is broken down.
That seems to be the message of this entire, or the theme for this entire movie.
How do your clients plead?
I think I get the point.
No, I don't think you do. Please take Mr. Gambini into custody. His bail will be set at $200.
Well, they're holding it. He's holding him in contempt. That's ridiculous. I like how expressive this judge's face is, though. They're actually like, there's not a jail in the court. What? They're actually taking him away. This is ridiculous. That pan over, man. Imagine you're being represented and your lawyer gets sent away with you. That's a bad lawyer.
Because you didn't look like you knew what you were doing today in that courtroom. Why is that?
Well, it's a lot of procedure, that's all. I mean, I'll learn it as I go.
Learn as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't a learn on the job type of job.
You just learned the hard way that you got to remove the carburetor first, right? So that's all that happened to me today. I learned the hard way.
I like that. Just explain it like fixing a car.
All right, there is one problem. We can't afford to keep bailing you out. I already cashed in half the traveler's checks. I tried hustling the money, but I got stiff, so I had to cash in the traveler's checks.
I like the dialogue in this movie so far, especially the conversations between him and his wife or partner or whatever. It feels very natural, very quick. I also want to know what's going to happen with her, the pictures she's taken as well. There's going to be any out-of-towners.
I believe you and Lisa played a game of pool for $200, which she won. I'm here to collect.
How about if I just kick your ass?
What do you think? I could use a good ass kick, and I'll be very honest with you. What if I was just to kick the ever-loving shit out of you?
In your dreams.
Oh, no. In reality, if I was to kick the shit out of you, do I get the money?
Fucking hell.
What happened, rear-ended?
No, I fell.
Oh.
Always hustling. Where there's blame, there's a claim.
I'm going with option B. Kicking your ass and collecting $200.
He is completely, miffed.
I can get it.
You can get it? All right.
He's actually got him scared.
Then we'll fight.
Fucking terrified him. That was a crazy move, though.
You saw what happened in there. You want to stay with him after that?
Shit, Stan, I don't want to fire him. The thing is, give him the chance. I think he could do a good job.
No, you're wrong.
Maybe they could get off just from, poor defense, you know? Maybe they should stick with him and then there'll be a mistrial because their lawyer was inept.
Weren't you the last one to use the bathroom?
So?
Well, did you use the faucet?
Yeah.
It's going to turn into a courtroom in this bedroom.
Maybe you didn't twist it hard enough.
I twisted it just right.
How could you be so sure?
I feel like it's getting sexual.
I used a Craftsman model 1019, Laboratory Edition, Signature Series, torque wrench.
Is this how they get their rocks off?
Dead on, balls accurate.
It's an industry term.
Yeah, I think I'm getting turned on from this. Jesus. There is some serious sexual tension here. Man, these guys got good chemistry. Good casting of, is it Marissa Tomei? Is that her name?
And saw two young men run out from the sack of suds and jump into a green car. They sitting right there.
But we know they left the shop. This doesn't prove anything.
I saw them two boys go into the store. Then later I heard a gunshot.
Interesting. I like how I get to play armchair detective here.
I asked him if he did it, and he said, I shot the clerk. I asked him again, and again he said, I shot the clerk.
No, that's not what he said. That is not what he... This was the inflection I was talking about, actually. It was a question. I shot the clerk. It was disbelief.
Now, didn't I tell you next time you appear in my courtroom that you dress appropriately?
You were serious about that?
Judge doesn't... Judge ain't feeling this, dude.
You were wonderful in there. The way you handled that judge. Oh, you're a smooth talker. You are. All
right.
The accent is really making this dialogue for me, man. Like, it's good dialogue, but I love this delivery. Her accent is so much stronger than his as well.
I'm really scared.
You should be.
He's seriously chucked in at the deep end.
I think that once you're out there and you're doing your thing out there, I think you're gonna be really great.
Oh man, I like that we get to see his vulnerable side of him, but I also like how supportive she is.
Look, I think we should meet with the public defender. See what he's like. If he's honest, then we should go with him.
Oh man, they're gonna fire my boy.
Guy we fried last week took us 3 attempts and his head caught fire.
Oh, it's like the Green Mile.
All right, I'm going with the public defender, too. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. I just didn't know what little experience you have with this.
I can't really blame him.
Building a case is like building a house. Each piece of evidence is just another building block. He wants to make a brick bunker of a building.
I like how he's got an analogy for everything law-related.
His whole case is an illusion, a magic trick. It has to be an illusion, because you're innocent.
Damn, this is convincing. This is convincing stuff.
He thinks you should give it to him? What was he before he was a lawyer? A fucking comedian?
How can it hurt? If he doesn't ask the right questions, your lawyer will, right?
I was wondering if they had to be tried as a pair.
The magician with the ponytail?
Right, well, he did his act. And every time he made something disappear, Vinny jumped on it. Wait a second, it's joined in the middle, and there's a spring around it. It pops it open when it's inside the tube. I mean, it's like Alakazam's worst nightmare.
Yeah, he sounds like he was really sapping the fun out of that pie.
Hey, little Yankee boy, look here what I got.
What is it?
$200.
It is like ones. How thick is that for $200?
How do I know that's not a bunch of ones with a 20 wrapped around it?
It's $200.
Fan it out. Show it to me.
Fan it out. Show it to me. I gotta nail it. I'm gonna practice this accent. I'm gonna practice the shit out of it.
Hey, what are you doing this afternoon?
You going hunting?
What am I gonna wear?
What are you gonna hunt?
He's got a lot of stuffed heads in his office.
Heads? What kind of heads?
I don't know. He's got a boar, a bear, a couple of deer.
Whoa, you're gonna shoot a deer?
A deer?
A sweet, innocent, harmless, leaf-eating, doe-eyed little deer.
I'm with Lisa on the deer thing.
Imagine you're a deer. You put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water. Bam! A fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are laying on the ground in little bloody pieces.
Yeah, she got a point. Man, that was a graphic that was a graphic point. Respect to her, man. Oh, he went anyway. I was hoping he wouldn't go.
Can you Xerox all the files on the Gambini Rothenstein case from Mr. Gambini?
I hope he's being honest, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was, you know.
It's called disclosure, you dickhead. He has to show you everything, otherwise it could be a mistrial. They didn't teach you that in law school either?
Why does she know more about this than he does? This is worrying, man. I think Lisa and Vincent are gonna do this case together. Man, ain't nothing about Lisa.
I just got a fax. They have no records of any Vincent Gambini ever trying any case in the entire state of New York.
Busted.
20 years ago, I became an actor. There was this very prominent stage actor in New York. His name was Vincent Gambini. So now I practice law under my legally changed stage name. You can still call me Gambini. Sorry.
The judge looks like an anthropomorphic version of a cartoon dog. Can you see that?
Yeah, well, the man is a seriously accomplished lawyer. He checks up on this guy, his name will show up all over the place.
His name was in the papers all last week. Because he's dead.
Oh, no. Yeah. Did he? How quickly did he skim those articles?
I am in the dark here with all this legal crap. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up, and I can't help.
Oh, man, you can't lose the support of Lisa.
My biological clock is ticking like this, and the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married.
Oh, man.
I got no money, a dress code problem, and a little murder case, not to mention your biological clock, my career. What else could we pile on? Is there any more shit we could pile on to the top of the outcome of this case?
Take a breath, everyone. Have a cup of tea.
Maybe it was a bad time to bring it up.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. I said it before, I'm loving their chemistry, but I'm loving her performance in this. I think she's killing it.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, took the words right out of my mouth. It's gonna be like animals mating. Oh, that's an ow.
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 Ow. What the? Is that really how they sound? It's like when you hear foxes mating at night. Jesus. It sounds like someone's being murdered.
Under the stars.
I don't see no stars.
Vincent has the worst luck ever. Well, I do like a good thunderstorm. Oh, jeez, it's the mud. It's the Alabama mud. That car is so long. Oh, my shit. Jesus Christ. He went down like a ton of bricks. Although this did happen to be kind of at a festival once. I completely stacked it face first in about that high of mud.
What is my suit doing in the trunk?
I had it clean. I thought it'd be a nice surprise. Go in there with a nice clean suit.
Oh, man. She was doing a good thing.
30 fucking minutes to take a shower, get a new suit.
You fucking shower, I'll get your fucking suit.
So divide and conquer.
You gonna kick the shit out of me now?
Dude, he caught some air. That's like a Superman punch. He kind of looks like he could be Jack Nicholson's brother or cousin or something. Oh, man, what kind of outfit is he going to turn up in? How big are those lapels?
Mr. Gambini.
I don't even know.
Are you mocking me with that outfit?
No. This is my style, dude. It's like a bellboy crossed with like a 50s prom or a cinema attendant.
It's either wear the leather jacket, which I know you hate, or this. So I wore this ridiculous thing for you.
I thought he was going to try and own it, but yeah.
You on drugs?
Drugs? No. I don't take drugs.
Fucking wishes he was, I bet.
I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Yeah.
It's a fucking surprise.
What'd you say? What'd you just say?
Nothing. Didn't say anything.
What'd I say? What?
He is not his biggest fan.
The evidence is going to show that they were seen entering the Sackasud's convenience store in Wazoo City.
That happened.
Gambini and Rothenstein admitted, then recanted their testimony.
No, that's not what happened. That confession can't even be counted as a false confession. It wasn't even a confession. It was a complete miscommunication.
You're the jury. It's your job to decide who's telling the truth. That's what verdict means. It's a word comes down from old England and all our little old ancestors.
It's me. Sorry. I don't claim him.
Counselor?
You are kidding me. Oh, man, he wasn't even... Oh, Jesus.
Everything that guy just says, bullshit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You will not use that kind of language in my court. You understand me?
It's just English, man, from your ancestors.
Counselor, your statement, sir.
This should be a cakewalk for him. Look what he's following.
Ladies and gentlemen of the...
Oh, no, he's cracking under pressure.
Jury.
Jury. Oh, no, man. The nerves are really bringing out his stammer.
But! He didn't...
I love how out of focus everyone is in the background, but you can just see from their expressions their response.
Prosecution's case is circumstantial and coincidental. Thank you.
Oh. Thank you. Nailed it.
What about everything we talked about?
Well, I get a little nervous.
A little nervous.
I'm getting better.
I'm getting better. Why is everyone treating this case like a training day?
Well, would you care to show those eyeglasses to the jury, please? Thank you. Thank you. Now, could you tell the court what color eyes the defendants have?
Brown, hazel green.
That's not even 50 feet. Why is he giving them these easy... Why is he giving them these easy questions? I thought they were meant to be like leading questions. Like a salesman.
He's a tough one.
Yes.
Mr. Tipton.
How is Vincent looking like a better lawyer?
Is it possible the two Utes
were already in the store? We're still in the store when they left.
What is a Ute?
Oh,
It's his accent, dude.
Two youths.
Some people say Utes here as well.
Is it possible the two defendants entered the store?
He did like that.
Two different men drive up in a similar... Don't shake your head. I'm not done yet. Wait till you hear the whole thing.
Yeah. Listen up.
Well, how much time was they in the store?
5 minutes.
So obviously it takes you 5 minutes to make breakfast.
That's right.
Right, so you knew that. How do you cook your grits? You like them regular, creamy, or al dente?
Just regular, I guess.
Getting him on the timing of the breakfast.
How could it take you 5 minutes to cook your grits when it takes the entire grit-eating world 20 minutes?
Grit-eating world. Dude, he got you on the grits.
Boiling water soaks into a grit faster in your kitchen than on any place on the face of the earth? Were these magic grits? I mean, did you buy them from the same guy who sold Jack his beanstalk beans?
Oh my God, he is killing this.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
I don't know.
I think you made your point.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
I may have been mistaken.
The judge tried to stop that. Sue's not looking so stupid now, is it? Nailed that. Lisa loved it.
I want him.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'll find a way to bail you out.
No, don't. I'm gonna stay in prison tonight. Maybe I'll finally get some sleep. Doing good, huh?
Man, I can't believe he got him with the technical aspects of cooking grits. I don't even think I've had grits before. They didn't look good on that plate, but I don't know.
What are these pictures of?
My house and stuff.
And what is this brown stuff on the windows?
Dirt.
Dirt?
Oh, he's trying to say he couldn't see clearly out the window.
And what are these really big things right in the middle of your view?
Come on, man.
Trees, that's right. Don't be afraid. Just shout them right out when you know. Now, what are these?
It's like flashcards for a little 3-year-old.
And these bushy things between the trees?
Bushes.
Bushes. Right. So, Mr. Cran, is it possible you just saw two guys in a green convertible?
Well, I suppose.
I'm finished with this guy.
Well done. See, those leading questions, man.
Were you wearing your glasses?
Yes, I was.
Over here, dear. Would you mind putting your glasses on for us, please?
Perfect. This woman can't see shit.
Maybe you're ready for a thicker set.
Oh, no. I think they're okay.
Let's check it out.
Oh, damn, he's giving her an eye test.
How far were the defendants from you when you saw them entering the sack of suds?
100 feet.
100? You have to leave the courtroom.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Let the record show that counsel is holding up 2 fingers.
Oi! Oi! Who's the noob here?
How many fingers am I holding up now?
4.
What do you think now, dear?
Thinking of getting thicker glasses.
Oh, she's a sweet old lady. Man, my hands are going to start hurting soon if I keep having to clap for Vincent.
You did good out there today, Yankee. I like the competition. Well, I got a little surprise for you tomorrow.
You know you have to disclose all your evidence to me. Should I be worried?
I sure would be if I were you.
Oh, this is going to mess with his sleep tonight. He knows exactly what he's doing. Dude, look at his eyebrows.
Studies for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
I object to this witness being called at this time.
You can barely see over the thing.
No discovery of any tests he's conducted or reports he's prepared.
Mr. Gambini,
Yes, sir.
that is
Someone
a
should
lucid,
study it.
intelligent, well-thought-out objection. Overruled.
What? Dude, what is wrong with this judge, man? We need a new judge. What do you do if the judge is shady?
The chemical composition between the 2 samples was found to be identical.
Identical.
Absolutely identical. They always say like reasonable doubt, a level of reasonable doubt, and sometimes that reasonable doubt is huge, but it makes it sound like it's bang on.
I respectfully request a full day's continuance to go over all this stuff.
Request denied.
Thanks a lot.
I'd like to speak to you in my chambers.
Oh no, it's because of the thing, the dead guy.
Gallo with the G?
That's right.
Jerry Gallo's dead.
I'm aware of that.
Well, I'm not Jerry Gallo. I'm Jerry Callow.
It's a good job we don't live in today's age where he could just check it pretty much instantly. Just whip out his phone.
You can call back after 3. That gives you a stay of execution. Unless by some miracle you happen to win this case in the next 90 minutes.
90 minutes? What? Is he for real? I feel like this judge needs to be struck off. I was saying earlier as well about the photographs, about the introduction of the camera and how Lisa was taking pictures all the time and how that was going to come into relevance. Obviously, he used that camera to interview the witnesses and used it as evidence in the trial, which kind of smashed the trial apart at the time, but now I don't know what's going to happen.
Can I help?
Can I help? No, you can't help. I wish you could, but you can't. Look how you... What does that look supposed to mean? I'm a piece of shit because I can't figure out a way for you to help? We'll use your pictures.
Dude, is there going to be something in these pictures? Like by accident?
Can we get any farther away? Where'd you shoot this from? Up in a tree? It's dog shit. Dog shit, what a clue. Why didn't I think of that?
Dude, why are you being so mean? She's getting upset, man.
I love this. That's it.
That is it. I'm out of here.
Oh, you screwed it now, dude. You're punching as well. Seriously punching. There's definitely going to be something in those pictures, man. Lisa always comes through. What is that? What was that? What were they trying to show us? It went over the thing? I don't know. I'm trying to work it out for myself before I get the answer.
Did you find anything?
Very, very little.
Something? Enough?
Is it going to be something about the mud?
Is it possible?
No.
I will ask you one more time and one more time only. If I ask you again...
Your Honor.
Dude, I what's going on, man? I'm really trying to, like, work this out.
Come on, we don't have a lot of time.
Just
Please.
shut up.
Give me this.
Fuck you!
What is it with you with that mouth? Shut up!
I love how aggressive she is. She is feisty. I feel like that and the accent just makes her hotter.
This witness is an expert in the field of automobiles and is being called to rebut the testimony of George Wilbur.
Man, she gets to bust out her technical knowledge of cars, which we've obviously seen to be pretty extensive. And she loves to do the whole courtroom thing, which we saw from their weird kinky thing earlier on.
You're supposed to be some kind of expert in automobiles, is that correct?
Come on, play the role. Role play with us, man.
Is that correct?
She is pissed.
I'm an out-of-work hairdresser.
Well, in what way are you qualified?
Well, my father was a mechanic. His father was a mechanic. My mother...
The guy at the beginning didn't believe her either, did they? They, like, laughed at her.
Have you ever worked as a mechanic?
Yeah, in my father's garage, yeah.
As a mechanic?
Men, I'm all right.
What you do in your father's garage?
Engine rebuilds, rebuild some trannies, rear ends.
Okay, but does being an ex-mechanic necessarily qualify you as being an expert on tire marks?
Something to do with the balancing of the wheels? It is the mud thing.
Why is it a trick question?
Because Chevy didn't make a 327 in 55. The 327 didn't come out till 62. The correct ignition timing would be 4 degrees before top dead center.
Oh.
Well.
Feet up.
Oh.
I'm in my pajamas.
Did you take this picture?
You know I did.
And what is this picture of?
You know what it's of.
Ms. Vito, does the defense's case hold water?
No.
Get some
the
realization.
defense is wrong.
Wrong.
There is no way that these tire marks were made by a 64 Buick Skylark. These marks were made by a 1963 Pontiac Tempest.
How does she know that off the top of her head?
Would you like me to explain?
I would love to hear this.
So would I.
So would I.
Anyone who's been stuck in the mud in Alabama knows you step on the gas, one tire spins, the other tire does nothing.
So yeah, so we are going back to the mud. Man, I love how sassy she is delivering this.
Were both cars available in metallic mint green paint?
They were.
What? They what?
You've been a lovely, lovely witness.
You have indeed. Man, better take her out for dinner after this.
How'd you like Miss Vito's testimony?
Very impressive.
She's cute too, huh?
Yes. Cute and sassy.
And is there any way in the world the Buick that the defendants were driving made those tire tracks?
No.
Well, then we move to end this trial, man.
Your Honor, I call Sheriff Farley.
Hey, what is happening now? Dude, I'm so impressed. He's going to be getting paid after this. He's going to be getting a lot of clients.
This computer readout confirms that 2 boys who fit the defendant's description were arrested 2 days ago for driving a stolen metallic mint green 1963 Pontiac Tempest.
Look at the swag. Swaggering around the courtroom.
Is that it?
No.
And again.
A .357 Magnum revolver was found in their possession.
Done. Done and dusted.
Sheriff Farley, what caliber bullet was used to murder Jimmy Willis?
.357 Magnum.
The defense rests.
We rest, man. We resting all up in this gaff.
Mr. Trotter?
Ben. Dunzo.
In light of Miss Vito's and Mr. Wilbert's testimony, the state like dismiss all charges.
Came through, man. Dude, this guy ain't to be trifled with. Yeah, this has been a really fun story, man. It's not been like overly complicated or anything, but it's been, I felt super invested.
Get out of here by 3. Make sure all the bags in the car. Okay, bring it around.
You were great, and I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. I hope we can do it again sometime.
I hope not.
Win some, lose some. Your courtroom manner may be rather unconventional, but I gotta tell you, you're one hell of a trial lawyer.
Yeah, he's got unorthodox methods, man, but he gets the job done. So did he know that he was playing him? I couldn't tell if he knew he was playing him, but he was impressed anyway.
I had a friend send a fax to the judge confirming the very impressive legal stature of Jerry Hallow.
Dude, Lisa comes through it again.
So what's your problem?
My problem is I wanted to win my first case without any help from anybody.
You had help the whole time. You're like a duo.
You win case after case, and then afterwards, you have to go up to somebody and you have to say thank you. Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare!
I love her, man. I love her.
I won my first case. You know what this means.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna marry you. You can't win a case by yourself. You fucking useless. Don't get it, do you? That is not romantic. A burp is spontaneous. A burp is not romantic.
You know what, Lisa? What's the matter?
That's pretty much how they came into the movie, just bickering. And that was My Cousin Vinny and the MVP Lisa. Man, you couldn't have done it without her. Couldn't have done it without her, man. She was coming through time after time. Man, that was such a fun watch. It was like it was light as well. It's quite light watching, easy watching, but I liked the element. I like a courtroom thing. I like true crime stuff anyway, and like courtroom documentaries and dramas and things. I like guessing, like Making a Murderer and things like that. I like guessing. I like looking at just being an armchair detective. So I quite enjoyed that element of this. It wasn't very deep or complicated, so it didn't use a lot of you didn't need to use a lot of brain power to follow along, and it was just a fun watch where you could throw out your guesses and have your thought processes and stuff. I thought the chemistry between Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei, I think is her name. Yeah, their chemistry was brilliant. Her acting, I thought, was fantastic. I loved her feistiness and sassiness, and yeah, she made the movie for me. She kind of stole the show, I think. Joe Pesci did an amazing job as well. But I don't need to rank anyone or anything like that. But I just thought she was great. But he was great too as well. I don't want to take anything away from him. I think because I knew he was going to be in this anyway. I expected him to put in a good performance, but I didn't know anything about the fiancée or his little sidekick or whatever. So yeah, it was great. I loved her in this. She was amazing. It was also way funnier than I thought it was going to be. I knew it would have a bit of humor to it. I was expecting some kind of light humor. I didn't expect it to be this kind of out and out comedy where at parts I felt like I was howling. It was just non-stop pretty much, and some big moments, man, especially at the beginning when they were in the cell and there was that whole miscommunication, which obviously was a big part of this film. This whole film was just miscommunication. I can't believe we got into this mess from this. I love this movie. I'll probably gonna watch this again, and this might be one of those movies that I just chuck on every now and then, just as a feel-good, easy watching movie, because I think that's the kind of thing. It's the kind of thing it is, and if you want a few laughs, man, always good. Always good to have one of these types of movies. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, man, leave a like. Subscribe as well, man. You gotta subscribe. Love to have you. Join the family. Join the cult. Join us. Yeah, that sounds a bit culty. Yeah, man, you take it easy. Look after yourself and your mental health. Drink some water. How much have you drank today? See you later, man. Bye.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. I don't know.